Well, here we are. I thought I would make a quick and dirty video since I have my cell phone with me. This is my 20-gallon tub. Let's see if I can just scan out. Yeah, there it is. It holds more than 20, but I don't go past the, the middle of the middle part. 20-gallon, 22-gallon tub for my one goldfish who has had problems with columnaris disease. She started in very early June with this shredding, disintegrating fins, and it just got worse and worse. I couldn't stop it. I didn't know what to do. She's had every antibiotic that I could think of, some twice, and it just wouldn't stop. And she got so bad that 2 weeks ago she was lying in my 10-gallon tank. That was her hospital tank. She was lying on her side, flat, not moving anything except her gills. I literally had the clove oil in the bag made up and was reaching in to catch her to put her in when she tried to sit up and get away from me. So I left her alone, and the next day when I went down to look, she was swimming around, pretty weakly, but swimming around. So I got this thing together. This is just one of my tubs. I put a piece of styrofoam in there for her to hide under. It's the cheapest thing you could probably do. There's a piece of PVC pipe in there to hide in. This is my only equipment to maintain it. I have the little python thing that doesn't have the thing you get on the faucet. It's just a thing. I have that, and I have a little siphon that's made to siphon gas out of your tank. Those are my only things and I have this, my bucket, and of course, prime. Always have to have prime. And that's it. This is a, this is a little cheap, it's a power head that's square, and it does 145 gallons per minute, or per hour, and it has nothing but a foam on it, and that piece of foam on the end came from one of my aquariums downstairs, so it's a completely cycled thing. I put it there during the day so it keeps the water cooler. At night I lay it down on its side like that, so it's still. This stuff here is some duckweed that's left over floating around. It's dead. When I started, I just had like 3 really heaping handfuls of duckweed in here for her to eat, because she wasn't eating. She hadn't eaten in about a month, and she was really skinny. So I just put the duckweed in here, and she started eating it, and she ate it all. And all that's left here is just the stuff left over. Now the water looks pretty cloudy with all this stuff floating around, but I assure you, when I stop messing with this filter and I leave it alone, it gets completely clear. It's just totally clear. There's a nice layer of algae on all 5 sides. These sides and the bottom, you can see it's green. And that's it. And that's all I do. Every couple of days I use this thing to siphon some of the poop out, and every couple of days I use the other big python, and I do like a half water change, and that's all I do. And it's plugged right there. That's where the power head's plugged, and it's not made for outdoors or anything. It's an indoor power head, but I don't care. It's just cheap, and I could throw it away if I want to. And there she is. I don't know if you can see her. She just zips around all day and all night. She loves it. She's over there by the hide, behind the hide. And that's it. She's like completely recovered. And there you go. So if you guys have a goldfish and you're having problems with them and they're like on death's door, do this. Set up a little tub, let it go green with algae, put a hide in it so they feel secure, and a little bubbler, and you're good to go. And this has only been running for 2 weeks, although the filter's completely cycled because like I said, I took the foam from one of my tanks downstairs. That's it. and just let it run and let the fish graze algae off the side, and let them eat duckweed if you have duckweed, and occasionally bloodworms. And she looks better. I don't know what's going to happen when I have to move her inside for the winter, but right now she is good to go. See if I can zoom in a little. There she is. There she is, right there. Say hi, Floyd. I feel much better now. And that's it. Okay. Bye-bye.